Hansen with another phenomenal podcast for you today. Today we're bringing in our buddy, our star, the superstar of your saltwater guide. We're bringing in Justin Bottrell to talk about all the great things he's been doing and getting ready for the PCS show. We're going to be talking about PCS show. We're going to be talking about all the great things that Justin has going on with his bowline sport fishing and the trip the other night with Ryland and how everybody jumped onto Ryland's new Facebook page and showing him lots of love, and we all appreciate love. And we appreciate that. And it's Promar Ahi USA Monday. We always talk about a Promar product on Mondays and Tuesdays. We'll show you some cool Promar products today. I'm sure Justin will have a lot to say about Promar, seeing how everything he does revolves around their products. So we'll be talking about that today. We'll be talking about the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival, we call it the show now. It used to be the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival. I've been involved with it since the very beginning times. Now it's a full-blown giant trade show that occurs in Orange County, centered right around everything. An hour from LA, an hour from San Diego, an hour from San Bernardino, and you're on the other side. You're on the other side of the orange curtain. So it's a spectacular show. Bill's got so many good things going on this year at the show. So Justin and I will be talking about that. Justin and myself and Sonny and Pablo and our spouses will all be there at the show with us, supporting all of us and supporting all of you. We'll have plenty of free stuff for the children. If you show up at our seminars, we'll have plenty of stuff for the kiddos. So make sure you come. Plus that free fishing trout pond is absolutely spectacular. A lot of people have caught their first fish at Bill's trout ponds, and he's going to have them fully stocked and ready. And then Jay from Prehistoric Pets is going to be there with a bunch of prehistoric pets from his store, big snakes, maybe a baby alligator or some cool stuff. You know, Justin's very in tune with all that stuff that's going on there, so he'll have a lot to say about that also. But again, we're going to have a great show today, and I want you all to know that you can send in your questions, and we may have a special guest joining us in a little bit, so you may want to stay tuned for the whole show. Jeanette, thank you. Welcome to the show. Everybody that's watching, thank you all for being here. And I'll be leaning in a little bit and trying to read some stuff. And Dave, I don't know if you listened to the show. I know you were down here in Cabo, but I don't know if you listened to the show on Friday or not. You may want to go back and listen. Casey had nothing but good things to say about your kill bag. So you might want to check that out. It's about the 20-minute mark of the show Friday. And thanks for watching today. And gang, we're going to get going. We're going to bring in our superstar, the man, the myth, the legend, Justin Bottrell. Gosh, you are putting on a phenomenal show out there on the water night after night, Justin. The only thing that could stop you is this weather.
Yeah. Isn't that right, huh? But even the weather's not stopping us. We're still going. As long as the wind ain't blowing, we're going. So
yeah, it's like I said on Let's Talk Hookup yesterday. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen in Long Beach Harbor. I've never seen it, and I've been fishing that harbor for a long time. I've never seen what you're doing up there. That is just absolutely incredible, right, Kelly? Kelly Girl's watching, so we might want to watch what we say.
Kelly Girl. Oh, we can't talk about her. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe what's going on. This is the best year. I haven't been doing it for that long, only like 12 years. So it's the best year I've ever seen hoop netting. Absolute phenomenal. It's better than Catalina. You can't even get this kind of lobsters in Catalina.
You haven't even had to go to Catalina this year. No. You've not even been over there once.
No, I've been there one time. I went there one time. We got 200. I broke my record at Catalina, 249 or whatever it is lobsters we got. We didn't keep that many. That's how many we pulled up. But we only went there one time. I haven't had to go there at all.
It's so unbelievable because last year you and I were like, okay, we got to try to figure out how to get to Catalina. We got to figure out what we're going to charge, the price of fuel and everything. All the stars lined up this year, baby. You can't. This price of fuel is astronomical, but I don't know. Somebody said, here, we're going to help you out, Justin. look at all the trips you're running. You got to actually schedule yourself for a day off, which is really unbelievable.
You know what's also crazy too? Well, it's not crazy. I'm just so thankful for it. Is when I put up a trip in 20 minutes, it's booked. I normally book it on, or I have dates available on Fishing Booker, right? I blocked every single date off of there, and they even messaged me like, "Hey, you have all the dates blocked. Is there something going on?" I said, "No, I'm booked. I'm doing this other thing with your saltwater guide, and 20 minutes into it, booked every single time." So I'm just so thankful. Thank you, everyone, for that. It's been an absolutely incredible year. Phenomenal. I can't even explain it. We go out there and we kill it. Every now and then, we'll get 5 lobsters. It's better than last year. Last year, I'd go out sometimes and get none, no keepers, or I'm lucky to get 5. It is, so compare it to last year, last season. Last season, if you got 5 lobsters, that's a really good night. If you got limits, you're probably only going to get that one time throughout the season. If you get more than 5, then that's a phenomenal night. This year, if we don't get limits, everyone's getting bummed. It's kind of weird. It's really strange. I don't know what's going on. We're just getting absolutely bombarded with lobsters this year. The lobsters really want to crawl. And it's not one particular spot. I'm going all over the place. I don't go to one spot. I go all over the harbors, LA Harbor, Long Beach Harbor. I start out, near Nacho's Bait Barge. I go all the way out to over near the San Pedro area, over near the Coast Guard station. I go inside the harbor deep some nights. Sometimes I go over near the Queen Mary, just on the backside. Some nights, I go out near the oil islands. So everywhere I'm going, we're just killing it. I don't know what it is. Inside the break wall, outside the break wall, it doesn't matter where we go. We're just absolutely killing it. So
now, something that a few people are questioning and they don't quite understand, gang. When you guys read Justin's reports on the community and you see what he's doing, he is literally telling you the honest truth. He's telling you every single thing that he's actually doing. He's telling you exactly where he is, everything. But what he not telling you is that when he gets to the areas that he wants to fish, because he puts all the information out there, that's the one thing about your saltwater guide. We don't play hide the ball. We just tell you exactly where we're catching them at and exactly how we're doing it. But when Justin's on his way to that zone, if he sees 2 or 3 boats there, he can't go there because he's not going to go bomb you guys because you got there before he did. So when you guys get there and you don't see him there, it's not because he lied to you and he's not telling you where he was. He's telling you exactly where he was. The places that he fished in the beginning of the season, he's not there because you guys are all there. Yeah. And you're all doing good. Everybody's catching that follows our plan. That's the really unique thing, Justin, as we go through the community and you and I stay pretty much, and Pablo stays pretty much on all the people on there posting their pictures and their videos. You guys are telling us that you're catching them. We don't see anybody getting on there and going, "Hey, we went where you told us," and we didn't. We do see people go, "Hey, we went to where you told us, we caught him and we didn't see you." That's because Justin has way more than one spot, right? Talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, for example, there was a new member that came on and he said, "Where'd you go last night?" So I told him, "This is exactly where I went. It was over there." So he said,
If you want to know where, all you got to do is sign up to our website, gang. You don't have to guess. You don't have to pretend. Go ahead.
I told him where it was, and it was on the game plans. And I have a pretty big boat. It seems like everyone follows me right now, but I'm pretty noticeable out there. And I can see out 2 to 3, 4 miles just without binoculars. And I look as I'm coming out of the harbor. If there's someone on the spot I'm going to go to, I turn away. That night, there was 3 people on the spot. So I looked over there and I was like, no, there's no way I'm going to be able to fit in over there. So I'm just going to go to another spot. Yeah, you have to have a plan A, B, C, and maybe a D, because now there's a ton of people out there hoop netting. And I want to say it's from the live videos. I hope it is. but there is a phenomenal amount of people out there hoop netting right now. I mean, it's not abnormal to see 30 to 50 people out there at a time now. It's pretty cool. So just like not too long ago, I know another guy who, it says something went wrong.
Oh, I just had to block some people.
Oh, okay. Just like the other night also, I had another guy who's a captain of a boat ask me where I was the night before. And I'm not going to beat around the bush and go, oh, I was over there, but I wasn't. I'm going to tell you where I was because you asked the question. Only if you're a Your Saltwater Guide member, I'm going to tell you. If not, then I'll just say, you're going to have to become a member, and then I'll tell you where we're going. So I told him where that was, and he went over there the other night, and we were headed right to that spot after we tried to get bait over at San Pedro, and I seen him over there, and I was like, all right, we have to go to a different spot now. So luckily, I have those 4 different plans. I went to another spot, and there was no one over there, so it was really good. It took a little bit. There's a strategy on finding the lobsters and where they're crawling and when they're crawling, and that's what I use. And you're going to find all that on Your Saltwater Guide. Hey, Arnie. But the strategy I use is I don't just sit in one spot and hope for the best. I'm a hunter, and I go out and I hunt them. So I go out and I go on a search for lobsters. I don't put my nets in one spot. I spread them out. I go in all different depths. And once I regulate on exactly where they're at is when I'm going to put everything in that area. So, yeah, that's what I do.
That's kind of what we talk about over at Your Saltwater Guide, gang. When you watch all the lobster videos, we talk about we kind of prospect. If you ever watch Deadliest Catch, we do the same thing they do. We don't have 30 pots in the line, but we put 2 here, 3 there, 2 over here, 2 over there. We're trying to figure out where exactly they're at. Once we figure out where they're at, it's the same thing with on Deadliest Catch. Once Sig Hansen figures out where they're at, then he bombs that area with all his stuff. It's the same thing working in the harbor. Josh, you mentioned something about it seems like everybody's hooping now. Justin and I, we're very, very close with Ben and Steve at Promar. I want to tell you what Ben and Steve at Promar told both Justin and I is literally we've changed their business because of the fact that Justin does these live shows every night on Your Saltwater Guide. Now everybody's starting to understand that it's not a beginning of the season. It's a year-round, or the 6 months. You can catch lobsters the whole 6 months. So a lot of people are like, oh, Justin and Dave, you ruined it. Well, I've been fishing in Long Beach Harbor for lobsters since 2006. So if it just got ruined because of me now, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But the thing is, gang, Promar, San Pedro Bait Company, the coffee shops, the donut shops, the stores, the launch ramps, everybody is super happy with Your Saltwater Guide and very, very happy with Justin and very, very happy with myself because we're allowing all these companies to make a living. Now, I know a lot of you do, I only want me to make a living. Well, that's pretty stupid thinking. That's why we get called by the bait companies and we get called by the landings and we get called by the tackle companies, and we're sponsored by all the tackle companies and all the companies that make all the products, because we're helping them sell their product. So that's what's going on, gang. So when you say, oh, Dave and Justin ruined it. No, we didn't. We didn't ruin it. If you watch Justin, he was out 2 nights ago, which was a phenomenal show. And Rylan was epic. My gosh, that kid is so cool. He is the coolest kid on the street. And Devin was asking how much did he make? He made $115.
He went straight to his savings.
No,
he
made more because somebody Venmoed him 55.
Yeah, and it went straight to savings, and that was all him. I told him he could do whatever he wanted with it, and he said, "Just put it in the savings account." I'm like, "Okay."
That is so cool. So, gang, when you hear your booger-eating buddies saying, "Oh, those guys ruined the harbor," well, Justin's on a pretty big target, and he's out there Don Stanley was out fishing. And he went out on his dinghy. Did it seem to you like the harbor was ruined, Don Stanley? He just went out and did you see his report?
Yeah.
There's nothing ruined, gang.
No.
There's nothing ruined. It's just like all the spots. I heard another young man at the Pacific Coast or the Bart Hall show saying, "Oh, Captain Dave, their industry doesn't like you because you sold all the spots." I'm like, dude, 1987 is when I made those spots videos with Danny Jackson and Joe Bongos and Don Brockman. So you weren't even alive yet. If that ruined fishing, then so be it. It ruined fishing. No, it doesn't. It helps the industry. When we all can band together and actually enjoy fishing and going out and catching fish and catching lobsters, it's a good thing. If it ruined it, it might be you. And not because it sure isn't Justin or any of our members. They're not finding it being ruined, are you, Justin?
No, not at all. It's actually it's bringing, to me, it seems like it's bringing the whole fishing community together, where everyone works with each other. It's really amazing what's going on right now, and it just shows you what's more to come this year that people have never seen before. It's going to be a phenomenal year, I promise everyone. There's some really cool stuff coming down the line, and it's going to be amazing. And it's just going to bring the whole fishing community together. Just like Dave, and you've heard other people talk about before, all the big captains, Dave and a lot of people. Look at Anthony Shea. You cannot decimate anything in the water with the hook and line. And you for sure cannot hurt anything in the water with a hoop net. Nothing.
Hey, girl.
All we can have is 7. We can have 7 lobsters. That's it. We can't have more unless you do the thing with the
come here now.
With the 2-day limit or whatever it is. But you go out one day with me, you can have 7 lobsters. We may catch 100 or 200 of them, but you can only have 7. 7. That's it. And you know what else I was told? Oh, so check this out, everyone. I was told by some really good divers, the well-known divers, that the amount of hoop nets, Kelly, hey, the amount of lobsters that go into your hoop net is only 1 to 5% of the lobsters that are actually down there.
Hold on 1 second, gang. I told you we may get a guest celebrity appearance. Here she is. Kelly girls, joining the show. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Hold on 1 second. We got one other guest here. Hey, Amir.
Oh my God, look at me.
What's going on, Dave? What's up, Kelly girl? How you guys doing?
We're doing phenomenal.
Good.
Hey,
Well,
Justin and I were just talking. Do you think that the lobster fishing in Long Beach is ruined?
I was just gonna say, man, if it isn't the 2 guys that ruined the harbor fishing. Hell no, dude. There's so much. Come on, man. We went out together, caught limits for 7 guys. Justin knows what he's doing. The bottom line, if you know what you're doing, you're gonna catch fish. You're gonna catch lobster, and the only way to do that is to go to your saltwater guide. I'll plug for you, man. I don't care. I'll do it shamelessly. No, these guys know what they're doing.
But everybody knows Dave ruined it back in the 80s, right? The 80s.
Oh.
He had the original mullet back in the day. Way back then, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Dave ruined a lot of stuff on that trip, but it wasn't the fishing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So thank you for joining us, Amir. I'm thrilled.
Thank you for joining us, Kelly girl.
Dave totally caught me off guard. I just got home from grocery shopping, so.
Well, you look great. You look great. And I'll tell you what, Justin, good to see you, pal. That was
You too, Amir.
We had such a good time, dude. Oh my God, I wanted to tell you this, Dave. I was at Bob Sands. I went to drop off my reels for like service. And I walk in and this guy goes, ho, he's like, he recognized me from the live. And then he goes, he was like in there buying some stuff, and he goes, did Dave, he's like, is Dave mentally ill? What? He goes, he sucked on 3 octopus or something. He was like so tripping out that you're shoving those octopus in your mouth.
That was disturbing.
It was super disturbing.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I don't know if I'll recover from that one.
Yeah, come here.
Oh, gross.
Mouth.
He's been cheating on you anyway with a bunch of octopus.
I know. I don't want to be around. Bye, guys. Have fun.
All right, Kelly girl.
All right,
Bye.
Kelly.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining us, Amir. This is going to be fun, gang. Gang, we got Amir here with us. If you guys have questions for Amir, you got questions for Justin, you can throw them up there on either Facebook or YouTube. We'll do our best to answer you. Amir, thank you so much for jumping in with us, gang. I know you're so busy. You are just ridiculously busy. Do you got any dates coming up? I saw some stuff. LA's coming.
I got well, it's San Jose. Anybody that you got up in the Bay, I mean, any of those Bay Area fishermen, come on down. I'll be in San Jose if it's close enough to you. I'll be there this Wednesday, just doing one night, doing my hour at the San Jose Improv, which is a beautiful club, huge historic theater in downtown San Jose. So that'll be this Wednesday. And then Friday this week, I believe it's the 9th, I have Hollywood, Los Angeles. So if you're in the Los Angeles area, Marina Del Rey or any one of these areas, come on through. I'll be at I think there's a few tickets left for that one. I'm not sure if it's sold out yet, but it's pretty close probably. But that'll be that one.
That'll be so cool if you guys can get out and see him. I know you had a good time seeing Sonny the other night up there in Oxnard. That was kind of cool. Sonny can't quit talking about it. You took such good care of him. You were roasting one of his buddies that was sitting there. He said,
"Oh yeah, I was roasting his pal to the HVAC." I go, "What do you do?" He goes, "HVAC." And he was like, really big guy. I was like, "How the hell do you get up in those what do you call them? Those little passageways and stuff to clear it out?" He goes, "I got little employees." It was great, man. Sonny was really cool. I got to, and then there was other people actually with your shirt. There's a guy who I was like, I just broke up with my girlfriend, and he goes, "Go fishing." And then I went off on a riff about fishing and stuff. So that was cool. So if you guys come to the show, definitely be talking about fishing.
And if you go to the show, wear my shirt. How crazy would that be? Then Amir can identify
if you want to get verbally attacked, wear Dave's shirt. No, do it. It'd be cool. Then I could see where my fishermen are in the audience, and that's cool. You know, I'll make it extra special and make it kind of like more. You know, I riff a lot, so I do like every hour is not gonna be the same hour. So you can come see me 10 times, and I'll be doing different things. But yeah, if you wear your saltwater guide, I'll go into a full-on Dave Hansen impression for you after the show. All right, listen here, gang.
Thank you very much. I don't think those poor guys that were fishing with us, I don't think they've laughed that hard in their whole life. They've nonstop for 5 hours. Even Justin was trying to drive the boat. He couldn't stop laughing for 5 hours.
Oh, that was such a great trip, man. That's what it's all about, though. You know, getting out there and having laughs and just being with the good crew guys. And, you know, that Vietnamese coffee, guys, I don't know who the hell brought it. I don't know how it's legal. I don't know how. Dude, if we got boarded, bro, we would have all gone to jail with the case of coffee. That stuff. People were like, I was looking at the live comments, like they're not on coffee. This is something else.
That coffee is an amazing product, and we'll be having some of that at the PCS show. I don't know if you're going to be able to make it back from Australia in time, but we got that Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival coming up. I wanted to show a real quick, gang, just hang in there for a minute. Amir's not going anywhere. Justin's not going anywhere, but I got to show this real quick because I'm super excited, and then we'll talk about it here in a sec. But where did I put it? Let's see. Where is it? Right here. Watch.
The 2024 fishing and boating season at the most exciting saltwater, freshwater, and recreational outdoor show in Southern California at the amazing Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show. Orange County Fair and Event Center, March 7th through the 10th. Trout ponds for the kids and an unbelievable lineup of seminars with the most knowledgeable and experienced captains, guides, and professionals in the business. Over 3 acres of exhibits, boats, and incredible early season discounts. Bring the entire family. Orange County Fair and Event Center, March 7th through the 10th.
Gang, we're going to be there. Justin and I will be there. Hopefully, Amir can make it. The night before the show opens, Amir, we're going hooping again.
Oh yeah, dude, I would wish, man. That was one of the most fun trips I had hooping in a long time. You know,
it was so fun.
And it's a shame that you guys ruined the harbor for everyone.
Yeah, we ruined it.
No, ruined the mud. And someone
so
said I ruined the mud in the harbor. I'm all, what?
No, man. Yeah. And I think a lot of people,
In the harbor,
I've been seeing so many
for me,
especially this season. I've been seeing so many people like out there hoop netting and stuff. I mean, it's like, I think more than previous years from what I've seen. I don't know what's going on.
a lot.
But they're crowling.
And they're all saying, the company Promar, they're saying it's a direct correlation with the live shows with what Justin's doing out there. I'm down here in Cabo San Lucas. I can just watch. I just sit and watch, and I'm just like blown away. I've never seen anything like that. And then when you and I went with them, we got to find out that it's absolutely real.
It was game on. How about the first set we threw? We were a little I was like, oh, Justin took us to the wrong spot because I'm on the boat and he thinks I'm going to mark his trick.
He's going to give it to his buddy Roger.
Next thing you
I know.
People, it's so funny, man. The fishing community is so funny to me. Everybody's like investigating. Everybody knows like what's going on. It's just like part of the game, But Justin, you and I fished together. We were out I was like, when the tuna were around, I think you were out there with Harry too. I heard you on the radio, and then I was like, oh, that was Justin. So that
was you.
Yeah, man, that was me. But we went to SBI. We went to go check out SBI.
Yeah,
we didn't really have
that.
We didn't really have the fear for what was going on, but you guys were out trolling the max around and whatnot. And that was the day you got a couple big ones. I think over 100.
That's right, because he was saying that you're one of his dock neighbors.
Exactly.
Because I asked him later, I was like, "Who was that on the radio?" And he's like, "That's one of my dock neighbors. He's cool. He's cool as hell." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah, so I was out there that day.
That was funny. I was wondering about that too the other day.
Yes, sir. That was me. I was like, be nice, because you're like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, I know. So who the hell is this?
I was like, be nice.
And now you're going to have to fish with Justin more because you sold your boat, huh?
Well, that's right. So last time I was on your show, I was talking about how I was selling my little whaler, and this dude came, very cool guy. He's like a diver, bought it, and pretty happy to giving it to him because I think he's going to get a lot of use. But it was cool, man. So that day that we went, the day was Sunday, and then we went hoop netting. And then after I found out where all the great spots are, I don't even have a boat to go to it.
I know, huh? Yeah. But yeah, you do. You got mine.
That's right. We'll go again. We're going to go again.
Anytime you want, you're more than welcome to jump on.
You're the man.
You can jump on the boat anytime he's got a trip when you're in town because you're just a phenomenal person to have on the boat. You just bring the morale up tremendously.
I'd love to see you.
Yeah, give me a coffee and we'll be going all night, brother.
Be like Dave and pound one.
Yeah, keep me all hopped up. I can't believe how many of those you drank, Dave.
It was like an addict.
No.
All in one.
I had a 12-pack in there and there was none left.
I had to change my sobriety date after that trip. My God, that was insane.
Poor Ken, he couldn't keep up. Ken was sleeping the whole trip. He put lobsters on.
When we put the boat hook in his mouth and we're making him talk, that was classic.
Guys, Dave had the boat hook. Don't pass out. If you go on a fishing trip with Dave, do not fall asleep because, you're not. He put the boat hook in his mouth and was doing ventriloquism. He was going, I didn't catch any fish.
What about when you put the lobster on him and he's on?
That's on video, actually. You put the lobster and he woke up like this, like an old Vietnam vet ready to go to war. Right when he woke up. Poor guy.
So funny. Oh, God. You're making me cry, damn it.
Yeah, live free dive. Yeah, they beat Justin by less than 2 ounces. But, yes, they did win. But they beat Justin by less than 2 ounces. He won second place. But we were very, very in on that whole sleigh day thing. But that night, you don't want to fall asleep when I'm around because nobody sleeps. It was just, you missed so much of it, Justin, because you had to be the captain. We had so much fun down on the deck. It was incredible. And then you'd have to tell us, everyone, like, hey, you guys, we're pulling. We're like, oh, yeah, right. We're lobster fishing. Oh, God. That was pretty spectacular evening. But, yeah, the best part, I think, Amir, was the first 10 nets had like 1 lobster in them. So we were all over you.
Well, morale was low. I said, can we please go to the real spot now? Please.
And I don't know if you all noticed, but all we did is we moved him like 5 feet, 10 feet.
Yeah, well, you were looking for him. I think at that point you were saying what you were doing, right? The technique, where you were dropping deep, you were dropping shallow, and then we had to locate him. And then once you located him, it was game on.
Yeah.
Well, we know you waited till Amir's phone went when his battery
Yeah.
was dead, then
As
you
soon
took
as
us over to the
Yeah.
spot.
Guys, if you're on Justin's boat, you just got to go. This is what you say. This is the magic words you say to get the fish or to get the whatever, to get on the real spot is, do you have a charger? My phone's dead. And then he'll take you
Bam.
wherever you want to go, full blast.
I'll drive you in circles about 20 times,
Yeah.
get you all confused, and then go out in the middle of nowhere. And you'd be like, where the heck are we? I'm all right here. This is it.
Right where they are. Yeah, well, Richie, if you come to the PCS show, we'll see you there. And we're hoping Amir makes it, but you're gonna be in Australia, right?
Yeah, I hate to say, I won't be able to make it. I'll be in Australia till March 13th. We leave, I think, I'm almost gone a month. So I leave February 19th to March 13th.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to definitely miss the show, but it'll be good. And if you have any people that are listening, or I know at the Facebook, you have so many followers on there. I'm sure there's people in New Zealand and Australia, but I'll be out there. If you guys get in touch with me, I'll fish with you when I'm out there, because we're going to be out there for like a month. And I'll try to get Theo down too and jump on a boat. That'll be fun, man. If we can get him on a boat, get him out there, that'll be a blast.
You're going on tour with a guy no one really knows about, right? Somebody.
Yeah, he's a small guy. He only does like 10,000 seat arenas and stuff. This guy, Theo Vaughn.
Where does he live? Is he going to be out here in March?
He lives in Nashville, so he comes into town every now and then to do his podcast, like if he's recording somebody in LA. So, but he's a hard guy to, schedule wise. He's always got something going on. But if I can get him away and do it, it would be a blast to have him on the boat, man. He's a nut.
Yeah.
See if he can be here around the second or third week of March.
Well, that's when we'll be gone, pal.
Yeah, we won't be around.
No, well, we'll get back at that time. I don't know, but he probably like to go and like unwind a little bit before we go, because then we have some more dates in April. That'll be in like Atlanta, and I think we're doing New Orleans, where he's from. Those shows are always fire. Shit.
Oh, yeah,
he's not going to be out here this month, is he?
What's that?
He's not going to be out here this month, is he?
This month, no. I think they're actually doing some shows right now in, I don't know where he was recently, but if you go to his tour schedule, and I'm sure there's a lot of Theo fans on here. His tour schedule's on his website, and if you guys are there, come see us, man, because those shows are a blast.
Yeah.
Mike Lewis, one of my good buddies, he's saying you need that now. You know how you do Doogie talking and that whole thing? You need to do one now with Mr. Lobster right before we drop him in the boiling hot water, or Mike Lewis microwaves his legs or something. That would be pretty damn funny.
Oh, those popcorn legs are so good, man, with a little butter. Holy cow.
Yeah, Mike Lewis made that thing famous. Oh my God, that thing blew up. It's still going bananas over on Insta.
Yeah, people are doing that all day. I gave a bunch of legs to my buddies, and they were like sending me pictures and stuff. It was cool. Dude, those tails, some of those tails were as big as Doogie.
Yeah, they were. The ones we caught with Justin the other night.
Yeah, it was
pretty spectacular.
Overdose on lobster tacos, man. I had them like 4 days in a row.
Just don't get
poor baby.
You're way up there.
We got one other video I got to show you real quick here. We got to take care of Promar. Hold on. This is insane. This new net that Promar made, you throw it down below the squid that won't float, and you pull it right through the middle of that squid, and look at, there you go. Got enough squid to fish with for the day. That's all I would need for a good day of sea bass fishing or yellowtail fishing. You throw that thing in the water 4 or 5 more times, your bait tank's full. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
We need to get you one of those, Justin. Do you know the guys over at Promar?
I think I know one of them.
Yeah, it's the monofilament hoop net, guys. It's the monofilament hoop net. That's going to help you tremendously when you're fishing for squid and the stuff won't float. That's going to help you out tremendously. So check that out. Go to Promar. We'll throw the QR code up here. You go over to Promar. You check out all their products. You're going to be blown away at how many of their products you're using on a daily basis. You don't even know they make them. So grab that QR code. That'll save you some money. Plus, you can get that net. People ask me all the time, Dave, is that net legal? Well, it's California. You're not even legally allowed to breathe. So I don't know if it's legal or not, but just tell them you were fishing for lobsters or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's legal or not, but, I don't know what's legal anymore in California, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, it feels like they update the regulations every week to just try to get us, like, to get you off the water or something, man. So
Yeah.
you can't really do much anymore.
Yeah, but Ben and Steve over at Promar tell me it's legal, so we're going to go with that. It's legal, but they'll probably, like Amir just said, they'll change the regs tomorrow morning when they find out. The last thing we want to do is post any pictures of you smiling with that net in your hands, because they're coming for you. If they find out you're smiling, they're going to take that away from you. So just don't smile when you're catching your bait with that thing, gang.
Surprised they didn't ban that little short clip from Promar, with everyone laughing and stuff.
Oh,
Because
that clip. Did you see that clip? Oh, yeah, Amir, you shared it on yours on Instagram. The clip of us fishing.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That was fun. Dude, that was a good Brian, shout out to Brian. He did a great job on that.
Yeah,
no, it was pretty dang good.
Yeah. And he was like,
I think he's making a longer stretch of it.
No, that was great though. He got some really good moments in there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good footage though on that trip, I think.
Yeah.
You got to remember too, when you take Amir fishing, you should call him up a few hours before and make sure that he has a fishing license.
Dude, my fishing license expired that day or like 2 days before. I didn't even look. Because because now it's 365. So I was like, oh, I'm good. I thought I got mine in I forget. I thought I had just like redone it in February or something. So I thought I had like another month. And I looked down. I'm like, oh my God, we're about to head out. And I go, hey, Dave, I don't even have a fishing license, pal.
Or a lobster card.
Or a lobster card for that matter, because I hadn't gone hoop netting yet this year.
Yeah. Luckily, Pure Landing had them all ready for you.
Right. We
No, they
found
are
out that Uncle Steve didn't have his either, so it all worked out perfect. Everything worked out wonderful. We were able to get 49 legal lobsters.
That was pretty damn cool. Yeah, shout out to Uncle Steve with the hot hand. Remember how hot hand he was?
Yeah.
I think he went like 7 pots in a row with like 5 pounders. He had like 3 pounders in a row.
It was crazy. I got to get you out. You got to come out again before you leave to Australia.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm down.
Or a couple times or something.
I'll throw the slicks on and come join you.
So Justin, you had to cancel your trip on Wednesday night because of the weather, right?
Yeah, 20-mile-an-hour winds.
So you're not going to go?
No.
How long is it supposed to last now? I think
if it's blowing, we ain't going. If it's raining and no wind, we're good. But if it's blowing, we're not going. I changed it, so I'll be out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then I'm taking off 3 days. Then I'll be back out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Then I'm going to take off 1 day. Then I'll be out Wednesday, Thursday, take off 1 day. Then I'll be out Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
That's incredible.
Busy boy.
So if you want to come out, Amir, you're more than welcome to come out.
Sounds like you got
whatever. Pick a day.
The amazing thing is how many people are watching this show live. That is just amazing. The night you and I fished with them, Amir, according to Elliot, 149,000 people watched that.
Wow, that's with all the people that watched after it was live. But to have a large audience watching live, and people were telling me, it's so funny, they messaged me, they're like, well, I was hooked. Who was Sonny was telling me, he's like, you guys look like the Three Stooges out there. I loved it. And then I watched a little of the tape. I mean, we were clowning around.
That's what it's all about.
It seemed like we were back in high school or something again. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. That was a good crew, though. It's always like, the crew is so important. No bad energy. Everyone's good vibes. No one's negative.
Yeah, I had one of the best deckhands. One of the best. I know one better, though.
Yeah.
Ryland.
No, you.
Me.
Oh.
He's talking about me, man.
Yep. Yeah.
Dave was out there with the full-on AFCO sweatsuit, killing it, looking like he was ready to just go hazmat into the virus full bore.
Laying on the deck, matching the deck.
That was pretty funny too, man.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched that show yet, it's still available. You can go watch it. It's on Facebook and YouTube. You can go watch us hooping live. Like I said, 149,000 people have watched it. It's pretty incredible. We were blown away by just the amount of comments that saw us. And then we had Casey Shedd. His family owns AFCO on the show on Friday, and Elliot told him right away that Amir nicknamed me your saltwater painter because of that beautiful outfit that I was wearing.
That's funny. So, in all honesty, both of you guys, did you think we were going to catch that many lobsters, especially after our first set?
Dude, after the first set, I'll be completely honest with you. I was like, oh, man, this is going to be a rough one. And, you know, you never know. Sometimes maybe they're not crawling or something. And I was like, oh, he does well. You know, and you just came off that. What was it? The tournament was the night before, right?
Yeah.
Or like whatever. Yeah, so you just killed it. And I was like, well, they got them all. Shit.
I went to 2 different areas, too. The night before, I was in Long Beach, and then the other night we were right in the middle of Long Beach and San Pedro. So,
right. Yeah, but I mean, there's plenty of spots out there, right? So you check one, you check another. But I could tell you were like pretty confident because, you know, everyone needs to know that, like, you know, with tide shifting and stuff like that, it's important to stick around and see, you know, when the water's moving or not moving. Slack tide maybe is the time or whatever it is. You know, it's like you got to get on. Yeah, you got to stick around until they're moving.
Yeah, it's funny also watching the comments and stuff. Oh, is there a current coming on? You know, they're going to move in the current, but there's nothing moving in the current. They don't move in the current. Is it high tide? Is it low tide? We have a high tide coming in, a low tide coming out, yada, yada. Yeah. Everything's slack. When it goes slack and everything is dead calm, they start crawling.
You were saying that, so that was cool. It was like almost like a light switch, right? It just started to happen, and then, you know, net after net was like, oh wow, 2, 3, 4, you know, and then but anytime Dave pulled, you'll be sure that it was just a bunch of crab. Anytime Dave or octopus, yeah, absolutely, the octopus too, dude. That's all it was. And if you want those clips, those are on OnlyFans. Those are on OnlyFans. If you want the real octopus clips, because
did you see, Amir, what we pulled up the other night?
No, what was it?
Watch this. I'll show the picture right here. My son posted it. Let's see if you can see it in the. Can you see it or no?
The camera's kind of making it whatever. What is it though?
I can't see. What is it?
The big swell shark.
Oh, the swell shark.
In the net, huh?
Yeah, in the net. That was pretty cool.
So he cruised in there probably right as you were guys pulling it up.
Yeah, he was hanging out trying to eat the bait tube. It's pretty cool.
Hilarious. Did you throw those black ones away? Those homemade ones?
So I got all Promar ones now.
That's the trick right there. Promar had the ticket. Those white ones, right?
Yeah.
Not the cage ones, the white ones.
I have all Promar ones now.
Those are the good ones.
Amir wanted to throw that black tube so far away.
Every time we pulled that black tube one, it had nothing in it. And it was just like, I don't know what the heck. What do you think? What's your best guess to why the one doesn't work, even though it kind of looked like the Promar ones, but it didn't do the job?
I think Dave sprayed some WD-40 on it earlier, or that lobster attractant. No, I'm just kidding. No, they just weren't right there.
Oh, I see. So that just wherever we had that one.
Yeah, just wherever we put it. Unfortunately, that one had bad luck that day.
Yeah.
Because the last set it caught some.
Did a lot.
Did it? I don't remember. The last set it did catch some.
Well, we were so tweaked out of our minds, we didn't know anything by then. My God.
It's hallucinating, man.
Once you saw the reaction I was getting on that coffee, you slammed one.
Dude, I couldn't wait. I snorted one.
11:30 at night, you were guzzling that. I was like,
I remodeled my whole bathroom when I got home.
Remodeled your house.
Yeah, I put an addition over here.
Well, that product is incredible, though. If you wanted to do something, that's definitely
what is it called?
If you want to do something and not get in trouble for doing drugs, drink that coffee, because man, it's pretty potent. It's I don't know what it's called. It's called something.
Yeah, dude, that was the one. Oh, you're not sponsored by them? You just grabbed a couple cases of those?
No, so my normal deckhand Anthony, he owns the Pokeco.
Okay.
And he sells them over at that place. And he asked me one day, he's like, you like coffee? You want me to bring you a case? I said, yeah, sure. So he brought it on the boat, and I went complete like crazy. I was like, what is this stuff? I had another one, and I was like, oh my God, I'm up all night. I'm on the live show, and people are commenting like, what did you just drink? And I'm like, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
So now it's just an addiction. I drink a lot of it now.
Yeah, that stuff was and it goes down so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little can, you have no idea what you just took because, like Amir said, you can drink it so quick and easy. You just shoot it to you. Once you put it on your lip, you don't want to stop. You just drink the whole thing. It's not like you sip it.
Yeah.
Then the next thing you know, you're talking like a machine gun, and you're ready to pull everything in the harbor. We wanted to pull the buoy. We wanted to pull those platforms. We wanted to pull the mooring cans for the big ships. We were ready. We wanted everything in that harbor.
It was Japanese coffee, right?
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was Vietnamese coffee.
Vietnamese coffee.
Because Vietnamese coffee is very strong. I know that. I've had it.
That's what it was.
I think that's what it was. Just a canned version of that stuff. Lightning in bottle. Woo!
Yeah, all I know is Justin said the first one's free, and
Yo, I'm hooked, bro. I was there like Jones, and I was like, hey, you got any more of that coffee?
Everyone's like,
Yeah. Hey, man.
When do I go on?
That's so fun. I'm trying to look it up. Someone asked on the forum before on your Saltwater Guide.
Yeah, we don't know what it is.
I don't know. Go to the Pokey Company, the Pokey Co., and ask for that coffee that Justin and Anthony drink, and you'll get it.
And they'll give you a little baggie of something.
Yeah.
Let me get that coffee then.
That coffee.
Yeah, the coffee. Yeah, just nothing like the coffee. We got about 10 more minutes. If you got any burning questions to ask Justin about what he's got going on, it looks like he's going to be sitting at the dock for a couple of days. It looks like the end of the world up there in Southern California right now. Right, guys?
Yeah, it's pretty gray out here, man. And it's pouring up in LA. I'm up here. It's just dumping.
Oh, you got like 9 inches of rain in the last day.
Oh, bro, it's like flooded. Yeah, it's like the streets are rivers right now. People, they don't know how to drive out here, so it's a mess. Yeah.
They said that the amount of rain that LA got, that you got, Amir, over there, is the equivalent of over 6 months of rain all combined in 24 hours.
No way. Yeah, it feels like it. I mean, it was loud last night up until now, and it still hasn't stopped. So we'll see, man. And it's supposed to get worse, I think. No.
Yeah, they said tonight or something supposed to get worse. I don't know.
So
I'm in Riverside. I'm up on a hill in Riverside, and rain goes around it. It's raining, but not like where you're at.
Yeah.
And it's 82 here. I spent 3 hours at the beach this morning.
Nice, dude. The life over there with Marley. He's got Marley doing his hair.
Yeah, he's right behind me right there. He's fixing the mullet up, getting it ready for the
mullet's trip. A good look, brother. Brings luck.
Yeah. Someone asked a while ago, hopefully you're still on here watching, what's the best bait for lobsters? It's that coffee. So if you take the coffee and you poke a hole in the can, you put it inside of the thing, that's the best bait.
They'll be back.
Yeah. I like to use deer carcasses and rotten fish. Fresh bait from the bait barge, sardines, any kind of fin bait that's from the bait barge. Sardines, anchovies, or mackerel, fresh, not fresh as in freshly frozen or freshly defrosted. Fresh as in alive, cut it up, make it bleed, chum it all up, put it inside of your bait tubes, you're going to catch lobsters.
I got to get one of those buckets you had, man. That thing was clutch. A little bait smasher.
That thing's cool, huh?
Yeah, absolutely, man. That Promar needs to start making those, or AFCO, or what. Why don't they make one of those, like a bait smasher?
They're something may be coming down the line. So
I know Promar's watching. Come on, buds.
Yeah.
Show him that big lobster behind you. Look at that thing.
Oh.
He just got that taxidermy. That thing is bad. Hey, that 10-pound lobster. Look at that.
Boom.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah.
That's a monster. That looks cool too. Where'd you get that taxidermied?
So this guy Brent.
He's on here right now.
Oh, he's on here right now.
Oh, that's dope, Brad. Good work.
He does pretty good work. This is a California lobster, and I'll show you how the tail.
It's a male, huh?
Is that a male or female?
It's a male.
Little boy.
How about that claw? Is that a male or female leg?
That's a male. Right? One.
That's a female leg.
Oh, it's got two?
Only the females have claws.
What's a female leg doing on a male lobster?
That's why this is a California lobster.
Oh, it's trans.
California lobster.
Yeah, what? So wait, so are those the actual like shells and stuff, or does he
Yeah, this is the actual shell. It's very brittle.
Yeah.
But he put a 10-pound tail on a 10-pound carapace of different lobsters.
I got you.
Okay.
And is that the one that you took second in the tournament with? Just kidding.
No.
I thought you just brought that one and said, hey guys, here you go. I said, wait a minute.
No. No, it was just one that he had, and he brought it to me to give it to me. So that was nice of him.
That's cool.
Oh, it was beautiful.
This other one you got second. Were you the first loser at the tournament? Yes, I was the first loser. Okay.
You're close, bro. An antenna away. An antenna.
0.12 pounds away.
How dare you assume it's gender? Josh Blaze.
That's why I said a California lobster. I didn't say if it was a male.
Kind of like cars out here, hybrid. I like these comments. Got a funny little group in here.
I didn't have any coffee today, so I'm a little slow to the party. But I told everybody when I was on stage at the show there that I wish I would grow up nowadays in these times.
So everyone also remember the biggest fishing show on the West Coast is coming up in March, and it's right around
The 7th, 8th, 9th, and
his
10th.
birthday. So
Come to the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show. Bring me a birthday present, please. Bring me a birthday present, because that's the only time I ever feel any love is when I'm at the shows, because people know I got a big bag of free stuff, so they all want to come see me. So come and show me some love, and I'll give you some free stuff. Bring me a present for my birthday. It'd be awesome. I'm going to be the big 62. I can start collecting my Social Security here.
62, huh?
Imagine. People didn't act like me when they were 62 when we were kids, huh?
No, not at all.
You never
play the cards right. You still have a chance to. You can do a gender reveal at 65. You know, tell us how you really feel out there. You don't have to make up your mind now, Dave. Everyone's doing it. They're all changing their minds.
So what are you saying? The way I was taking care of that octopus, now you don't know what I am?
That's what I was kind of alluding to. The octopus has been back at that same exact spot, just going, where the hell is this guy?
he wants
Yeah, he's on the surface, just chilling there, going, what's going on?
Like, where's Dave? Where's Dave?
Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Same.
The second one, that little one, it was all good until he stuck his tentacles up inside my nose, and then I couldn't deal with that anymore.
That looked like, alien or something, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
If you don't have a bait smasher either, you could just give it to Dave. He'll throw it in his mouth and chew them up. I can't believe you like eat sardines like that stuff, man. You're a seaman.
Hey, I'll do anything for a view, Amir. You know that.
Oh yeah, you're putting crabs down your pants. He said, if I get one like, I'll put this crab down.
Yeah. Then you were selling me. You were trying to sell me. You were like,
I wanted to see what your value is really, you know, Dave. Like you got to kind of get your friend's values. And I said, okay, for 7 likes, I can get him to pound a coffee and throw a crab down his pants. I think I got a good feel for who this guy is. You know? So, needless to say, I got my ticket to come to Cabo. I'll see you next. Australia. I'll be hanging out with you, bro.
Oh my gosh, it was so sad the way you were just selling me. You were just whoring me out there.
Well, we got to see what these. You know, you got to give the fans what they want, brother.
All right. Well, now see, I'm starting to understand here because I don't have as much stage time as you, so I'm starting to try to figure it out.
Oh, you got more, bro. I think if I took you on tour, you'd be just fine. They'd be like, bring out Dave, the crazy mullet guy. And I'm not talking about Theo.
Mullet Dave.
Yeah, Mullet Dave. Dude, we got to change your name.
You got any octopus?
Dave, yeah, like Larry the Cable Guy, Dave the Fisherman. And they go, that's the guy he closes his set by eating an octopus live. You got to see the show, man. He bit a sardine in half. Woo!
Woohoo!
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. And thank you so much for jumping on here with Justin and I today, because you definitely make us laugh. We really appreciate your
I
time.
stop laughing when Amir's around. I just
Little giggly schoolgirl. I love you, buddy. You boys have a great day, man. I'm going to get back to doing what I'm doing over here. And let's fish soon. And Dave, we'll be in touch, brother.
All right, Amir, see you, bud. Thanks for jumping on for a few minutes. We appreciate you. Everybody, make sure you go see Amir.
Bye,
See you,
guys.
bud. Oh my goodness, Justin. Oh my goodness.
He is one freaking amazing human being right there.
You guys go follow him on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. He's just a funny guy. He's constantly putting out really good stuff. And when he does his invitation at Doogie, that's his dog. You guys will be blown away. That's one of his original jokes, and it is totally exactly how we all feel about our pets, man. If they had a way to call us on the phone, it's a great joke. Gang, please, I'm going to just throw this out there one more time. Don't miss the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show. It's going to be insane. Justin, Amanda, Rylan, Madden, they'll be there. Pablo and Kate will be there. Kelly and I will be there. We're not sure if Sonny and his family are going to be there yet or not, but I guarantee you the three of us and our families will all be there in the booth. Bill DePriest is taking good care of us. We're all going to be there. It's going to be the most incredible show you've ever seen. There's that can of
Someone's
coffee.
drinking the coffee right now.
Oh, why we're on the show?
Yes, Greg is one of the members.
No hoop netting. Greg's going to go out in the hurricane and go see if he can catch a lobster.
I know. Oh, really quick, Tony, before you put that on. Tony, I know you're watching this. Don't go out tonight. I'm just letting you know. I told you that yesterday, and look what happened. Don't go out tonight, okay, bud?
It's not worth it, you guys. Those lobsters aren't going anywhere. Just take a deep breath and wait a couple days. We live in Southern California. We have so many beautiful days out here. You don't need to go out there. I know watching Justin and catching all those lobsters, you think you need to get out there. We still got a month and a half of lobster season, so don't go out there and do something silly tonight. It's going to be crazy. That weather's going to be absolutely crazy. So do that for yourself. And gang, if you haven't checked out our website yet and see, just the community itself is just insane, right, Justin?
Yeah, it is so cool. It's everyone is like family. I can't even explain it. There's no other website anywhere in the whole world that is like it. Everyone networks together. I have people messaging me right now about going tonight. Don't go. That's all I'm going to say is don't go. It's not worth it. But everyone networks together. We all work together on the water, off the water. Doesn't matter. It's a humongous family. We meet up with people sometimes as well. Hopefully one day we could do a Your Saltwater Guide members meeting type of thing where we all come together, or as many people as we can come together and meet everyone, because we haven't met everyone yet. And one person said, when am I going live? Thursday I'll be live.
At like 6 o'clock, 6:15. Now that it's getting dark a little later.
Yeah, in between 6:15 and 6:30, I'll be live. So it just depends when we put our nets down and so on. So, but don't miss the PCS show. We'll be at the PCS show. You're not going to want to miss it. There's going to be amazing deals. Come and get in line to see Dave, because he's going to have a line that's out the door. I promise you. It's going to be pretty spectacular. And I think there's 5 halls or 7 halls or 10 halls or 50 halls or something.
7 halls.
7 halls. That's absolutely crazy. The other shows, they have 1 or 2. Just imagine 7 halls completely filled to the brim with fishing stuff. And Jay at Prehistoric Pets is going to be there as well, bringing those big old huge snakes and different kind of animals for your kids to touch. It's a family-oriented show, the PCS show. There's a trout pond. If those of you that seen my kids fishing at the trout pond at the last show, they're going to be fishing at the pond at the PCS show as well. They love it. Doesn't matter if you caught one fish, 100 fish. It's still fun to pull on a fish. It doesn't matter. Bring your kids to go and catch fish over there. If you want to catch a fish for yourself. But there's all kinds of stuff. There's going to be seminars at all different stages. Dave's going to have his own stage. You'll see Rylan there. There's just so many great deals, so many things to see. I can't even tell you how much fun it's going to be for everybody.
And we're going to do something a little different than we normally do. We're going to bring Justin, Pablo, and Sonny. Hopefully Sonny makes it. And we're going to bring them up on the stage, and we're going to do a Q&A where you guys can ask them questions. Plus, Elliot will be there showing you all the community and how it all works. We'll be flashing up all the reports up on the big screen. We're going to approach this in a totally different way, which is going to be super user-friendly. I know it's fun to watch me do my craziness up there on the stage, but we need to get down and dirty and start helping everybody catch fish, because we're on a mission here in the state of California to stop fishing. So if you have some questions, I'd start writing them down now, and I'd start getting them ready. You can bring them to the show. We'll do everything we can to answer all your questions. We're both totally accessible at the show too. You can come up and talk. You probably have a better chance talking to Justin for a longer period of time though, because I'm not trying to pretend like I'm all that in a bag of chips. But for some reason, there'll be a lot of people there that just want to say hi to me, get their picture taken, and introduce me to their children. And I want to give everybody equal amount of time, but when it comes to talking about fishing, I'm going to refer you to Justin or Pablo or Sonny while I'm trying to take care of everybody that shows up. Get your tickets now. Go to Pacific Coast Sport Fishing website, Pacific Coast Sport Fishing. You'll see the website. You'll see purchase tickets now, because when you come rolling in there on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you will be blown away by the amount of people in line to buy tickets. You won't have to go through all that if you buy them online now. Get that over with so you don't have to wait in line. The really cool thing about Orange County is you're parking pretty much right next to the buildings that you're going to be going into to see all the activity and see all the phenomenal deals they're going to have there at the show. So the parking lot's user-friendly. It's very, very easy, quick, easy access. You're going to love all that. And then I was talking to Bill this morning. The prices are very, very reasonable. $4 for a water. Just phenomenal food. If you've ever been to the Orange County Fairgrounds, they have some epic food there. They'll have the different food trucks. They'll have all the different ways to get food. He's going to have live music performing all day in the patio. There's going to be so much to do. You don't want to miss it.
So there's a lot of room there also for a lot of people. It is possible that the tickets could sell out. They can hold 10, 20, 30,000 people, whatever it is. But it's very possible that this year it can sell out. I think they were pretty close last year, if I remember. So make sure you get your tickets, get them online, get them sooner than later, and it'll get you in the door faster. So you don't have to wait in a huge line to get tickets while you're there. Because that's what everyone's doing. They're waiting to get there to buy tickets.
There are going to be some speakers that you've watched, but you've never, ever seen them. You're going to be there. You're going to be able to talk to them. You're going to be able to stand in front of them. There's going to be people. When Bill announces all the people that are going to be there, you're going to go, why are we not going? I should have got the tickets ahead of time, gang. Dave Marciano will be there. Tommy Gomes will be there. There's some big names that we can't even talk about yet that are going to be there. I'm going to be there. I know that's not a big deal, but Kelly Girl will be there. Justin will be there. Rylan will be there. There's going to be so much stuff going on, gang. You will not be disappointed. I find it highly unlikely that you'll be able to see everything in a day.
I have to be told to stay in the booth because I love wandering around the whole place because it's just so spectacular. There's so many things to see. And last year, I didn't even get a chance to see everything at the show, even though I wanted to.
And I don't see anything, gang. And I went to go to the bathroom, I think, twice. And Kelly was so angry at me because
an hour and a half later, where's Dave at?
I couldn't even get to the bathroom. I just get bombarded. And I need to get back to the booth because I leave poor Kelly go there by herself and everyone all asking, where's Dave? And I know you guys are like, really? Oh yeah, sure, Dave. Okay, well just come sit by the booth and watch if you don't believe us. And gang, if you want in on all the free stuff, we're going to have free stuff like we've never had before. We have more sponsors now than we've ever had before. We have more
sponsors, humongous sponsors.
And we have so much cool stuff this year. And if you want cool stuff like last year, where are Elliot and his wife, Erica, have gone through and revamped our clothing store. We have so much cool clothing now and so much cool swag. You show up wearing any of our swag, one of our shirts, one of our hats, one of our backpacks, put a bib on the kids. Everybody that shows up wearing our stuff will take home free product. I promise you. And it's not going to be a sticker. If you've ever been to our shows, we give away quality products. You're going to have cool stuff to take home. But I want to hit this show, and we're going to talk about it. I want it to be the most unbelievable wave of your saltwater guide clothing that you've ever seen, that you'll be walking around and other people will know you because you're wearing our clothes. It's that simple, gang. And then we will have clothes and we will have hats for sale at the show. But once you're there, you're going to kind of feel left out if you're not wearing it. Because remember last year, the ocean of people was pretty deep and pretty long of people wearing our clothing.
And in our booth, Dave's booth, I'm just on a side note. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, right.
In our booth, your Saltwater Guide family, it's our booth, right?
Yes, sir. 100%.
There's going to be more stuff in the booth now to look at. It'll be a surprise when you get there. We're going to set that all up. It'll be a whole scenery of things and so on and so on. It's from our sponsors and stuff like that. You're not going to miss that as well.
It's going to be fun. And Justin, can I ask you, can you be on the show tomorrow? Are you busy?
Oh, I'm not busy at all.
Watching it
I'm not
rain?
busy until Thursday.
Okay. So why don't you join us again tomorrow? Because we kind of ran out of time. It was fun having Amir here, but I think there's a lot of people that have questions. And
bring your questions tomorrow. I'll answer any questions that you want.
And we'll show you guys some more Promar products tomorrow that you should have on your boat. You got to have them. You might as well have them. Like Justin talks about the live deception flash lure. We showed you that mesh, monofilament mesh net. You got to have one of those on your boat to take up no space, and it'll save you so much time when you're trying to catch squid. We got so much to talk about. We'll circle back around with Justin tomorrow. I want to thank everybody. I got a ton of stuff to do. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Justin, got anything to add?
So I have there's people messaging me right now for what dates I have available for Lobster. Right now, I don't have anything. Thanks to all of you. I'm pretty booked up, but I'm going to be putting at least between 1 to 5 days available that I can find up really soon. So stay tuned. Before the end of the season, I'm going to have at least 1 to 5 more days available. So for those of you that are messaging me, just wait, and we'll announce it on the show only. Only this show you're going to see it. And
don't open the 6th up. That's our day.
No. I have the 2 days before and 2 days after that blocked.
All right. Yeah, the 6th. That we promise. You and I promise Kelly Girl will take her.
100%.
Going to go hooping. You guys don't want to miss that live show. Kelly Girl out there hooping. That'll be fun. She used to pull every hoop, so it'll be interesting to see if she can pull them all full of lobsters.
Yeah. Hopefully, I save some for her. No, I'm just kidding.
Better.
I'm just kidding. There's tons. There's millions of them out there.
Yes, there are. All right, everybody. Thank you. Bye.